What's up? It's Ezra from EzraSlayton.com. Today I want to show you how you can make a vertical video pin, and I'm going to be just, going using how to cook as a kind of an example. So you can switch out how to cook for whatever niche that you're in, if it's like I don't know, knitting or make money online. Basically, the rules are the same or the strategy is the same. So let's just dive right into it, guys. The tools and resources you are going to need are DaVinci Resolve 15. That's a free download. I'll have a link to it in the description of this video. You're also going to want to use ePixabay or any royalty-free website that has videos. There's a bunch out there. And lastly, I like to use Canva, and you're going to need the Pro version if you use Canva so that you can get a transparent background. But there's also a way that you can do it. It's possible to do it with the free version. So I'll show you how. Uh, I'll show you how that works too. So anyway, let's get into it. So step one, you want to kind of check on your competitors and see what their pins look like. So for this example, I'd said we're going to be doing how to cook. So if I go to how to cook, and let's go with how to cook for beginners, kind of narrow this down a little bit. We're going to look at the top pins here and kind of make something similar to it. So I noticed these ones here, they have the bar in the middle and the text inside of that bar. So we're going to do something similar to that, and then we're going to put video on the top and the bottom. So that's our plan. So we'll come into Canva here, and we'll grab our elements. Go into elements. I will use this right here to make the bar itself, that middle bar I was talking about. And then I will put some text inside. Go to text. I hope this is, I try not to move too fast, but if at any time you need to, you can pause the video, you can go back and watch it again. So how to cook for beginners. All right. And again, you guys customize it however you like, spend as much time as you want. This is just a quick demo of like how I go about making my video pins and how you can do it as well. So now that we've got this here, we put a little bar here, we've got a blank space up here and a blank space at the bottom. What we're going to end up doing is putting videos in both of these places. Now, if you want to, you can decorate this middle bar, you can decorate the text, you can change it, you can do whatever you like to these sections right here, but we want to leave the top and the bottom open. But I mean, if you do this for a while, you can actually just overlay it. So anyway, we'll go here, download. We'll save it as a transparent background and a PNG. Okay, it's important for PNG. If you don't have the Pro version, you can't save it with the transparent background. Okay, so if you don't have the Pro version of Canva, you can't save this. So let's say that you don't have this. I'm going to go ahead and download this one right now, just so I have it. So we can use it in DaVinci, and I'll put this into, we'll just put it in pictures. How to cook for beginners is fine. Okay, so I will continue editing. I'll come back here and I'll show you how you can do it if you don't have the Pro version. So if you don't have the Pro version, all you're going to end up doing is just having, let me resize this. We'll resize it to, we'll just do 5 by 5. Okay, copy and resize. So you could do 5 by 5 just like this, and then you'll just fill up actually I can get rid of that, and then just boost your text up, and then center it as much as you like, because just imagine there's going to be a video above this, and then there's could be a video below it, or you could just do like half your pin is this, and then the other half above it, if that makes sense, is going to be the video. Okay, so I will download this one, and I won't do the transparent background. I'll save it as a JPEG and show you how this one works too. Okay, copy. Okay, this is a JPEG or non-transparent. Okay, so we've got those two images. Now what we need is to gather up the footage. So you can come here, you can get this stock free or royalty free stock footage, or you can create your own footage. However you gather your creatives is completely up to you. So we're just going to type in some cooking in the kitchen. Okay. These ones up here are all paid. Don't click on those. Come down to these ones, and then just select whichever one you like and download it. I believe I already have some videos on here with cooking. Yeah, okay, I've already got those here. So you can just come in here, click on it, open it up, and then downloading it is pretty simple. It'll be free to download. All you need to do is create yourself an account, which is also for free, and you can save it at whatever size you like. I would suggest being in this 1280 by 720 range right here. Don't get the smaller one because it won't be as crystal clear. If that makes any sense. Okay, so after you've got that and you've got your Canva done, you want to come into DaVinci Resolve 15. Again, I'll have links to all of these resources in the description of the video. And you want to create a new project. Okay. After you've created your first vertical pin, you can come back and just continue to use it again. You see I have one right here. All I do is just swap out the creatives inside for new creatives, or what I mean is that by creatives is like the files. Okay, so okay, vertical pin demo, and that saves me some time. I can just swap things in and out. I don't have to come in here and create a new file every time. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you got to change the settings. So I come down here in this corner, this lower right corner, click on this gearbox, and you want to change the timeline resolution, and you want to make it custom, and you want to use the same dimensions that your pin was from Canva. So if you type here, you can see it says 735 pix by 1102 pixels. Changes to 734 because it can't render with an odd number. So 734 by 1102, and then you'll click save. And then you come to media pool right here. It'll look like this. You can press Control I, or you can just drag and drop into it. I like to use Control I, and I will grab all of those creatives that I just made. Okay. Which was how to cook in the pictures. Let's see, can you find it before I can? Let's go with how to cook. Let's see if we can find it like that. All right, here we go. So I'll grab both of these, and then I'll open those in. So we've got those. Now I want to do another Control I, and I want to get the video. So I'll go to videos down here and video clips. And I want the food. I'll just grab this barbecue and this one. Oops. And I'll open those two. Okay. Now it's up to you how long you want your video to be. I'll show you how I generally do this. So I'll put this in first. I'll put my video clips in first. And if you don't want the sound, you can hold Alt. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. You hold Alt, you click on it, and you drag it in there, and there will be no sound. Okay? And I want to change this really quick so I can see the image. And change that one too. And I'll drag this out to, well, I can't drag this out because the clip's only so long. But this clip runs for quite a while, actually. Okay. Okay. So what I did there is I just held down Alt and I scrolled up to zoom in, and you can scroll back or down to zoom out. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to put this one on here first. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And I need one more. Grab this one and drag it in here too. All right, cool. Now I want this one to be on top of both of those. So I will just right click and move it up. I hope you guys can follow along with this. If you have any questions, just feel free to contact me and I can kind of walk you through it. So we've got these 3 files here. Now we need to arrange them so that they all look right, okay? And to do that, you click on it and you come over here to the inspector. And if you go down to the inspector, you can zoom in, okay? And you can, you can do what you like. So I'm going to zoom it out so it reaches all the way out, and then I'm just going to go down to cropping, and I'm going to crop the top down, and I will crop the bottom just to bring it in there, okay? Now I'm going to grab this next one. All right, let me just move that out to, yeah, I'll move that out to here since that's the shortest clip, and then I'll shorten this one back to there. So the clip will only run that long. All right, so back to this video clip number 2. We need to kind of move it up, right? Okay, so let me just grab it here and move the position Y, move it down to there. That looks fine. And then I'll grab this one and I'll move its position up. So there you go. You've got two videos on the top and the bottom, and if you come back here and press play, you can see they're active and moving, and you've got your text here nice and still. It looks decent, right? If you're scrolling, you'll probably stop and you want to click on that. And again, you can get more creative with these. This is just kind of the shell of it. So when you got all that, you come down here to deliver. You'll click on that, and this is important, so pay attention. You can go custom, YouTube, Vimeo, whichever one you like. I generally just go with YouTube. And you can name your file here. So I can say how to cook for beginners. And the location you want to save it to, it's totally up to you. I'll just save it to videos. Okay. Now, when you come down here, you'll see this resolution. If I saved it with 1920 by 1080, it would come out with like a square box, and it won't look like a pin on Pinterest. So you have to change this to the custom, and you have to go back and put this to 734 by 1102 is what I like to use. You can change these dimensions however you like. It just needs to be an even number rather than an odd number. Okay. Now once that's done, that's the only thing you need to change. You click Add to Render Queue, and then you click Start Render. All right, and it won't take too long depending on your computer, the speed and all that stuff, the memory and all that. But it should be pretty quick. And that'll be done here in a moment. Now I right click on this, I'll open the file location. And here it is. I can press play and you can see it's a nice vertical pin. It looks decent. Got the video going. Pretty juicy. Okay. So that's with the free version. If you want to use the PNG file like this one, it's the same thing. You can remove that. You can drag this one in, and I can spread that out there. And again, you're just zooming in, zooming out. Set it how you like. Once you got it how you like it, just move to the deliver and deliver that. Okay. Nothing too crazy there. It's pretty simple, and you can come into. Let's see. Let me go back here. Open the file again. Okay. So when you go to Pinterest, go right here, and you click on Create Pin. All you have to do is just drag it in there. Give it a sec to load. It's going to be a while. Anyway, once it's done loading, you'll just drag it in. You can drag it in, or you can click it and open it up that way. But it should be a vertical video pin, and that should work for you. I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions about how it all works in more detail, or if you get hung up on something, you can just reach out to me, and I'll try to help you get through it best I can. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in future videos. Peace.